everyone, Mac is back, and today I want to talk about the update. We're going to I'm going to explain some of the things that went on. Hope everybody's doing well, and let's get to it. So one of the biggest parts of this update was the badge presets, and everybody, there's many shout out, clamor for the presets, and that people just wanted to be able to switch their badges very, very quickly. So if they were defending a rally, or if they were they needed to attack with a different set of equipment or something like that, they wanted the badges to be able to just change faster than taking the 25 minutes that would probably take for you to switch back and forth. So if you go into the refinement and you go the whole way to the end, once you get past the badge master, you'll be able to do the badge planning, and the badge planning will give you 10 of the pre-edited badge configurations. So you're going to probably need almost all of these. There are so many situations where you're going to want to change up your badges. From your very first one will be your primary primary formation that you have. If you have like an infantry cav as your primary formation, you want that. And then secondly, you probably want another infantry spear, because your infantry is your front line there. So you're going to want to probably do that first, and then probably work your way down to like the rest of them, and that'll give you 6. But then there will also be other ways that you want to do things too. You might want like a pure cav, a pure spear, and a pure infantry. There are a lot of ways of doing this. I'll go into that later. It's gonna take a while to get to this if you don't have the badge master already completed, because the badge master actually takes about 300 and some days depending on your research speed. So the very first, you can see the very first one here. It's not very intensive, resource intensive. You can see that it's only about 2, 3, 4 million. But overall, this is going to cost you about, it's between, one of them is right around like 200 million, I want to say, which I think is either the stone or the wood, and the other ones are around 300 million resources. So it adds a little bit of resources to be able to, you're going to need over time, and you're going to need about, I want to say it was like 200 or 300 days of research. I want to say it was like 300 days of research, but that's for all 10. That's for the entire thing. So that's not too bad, because you're going to be doing that periodically. You're not going to probably just blast right through it unless you're a big whale, which you've already done that anyway. So this is a nice little addition that they've made, and let me show you how this works. So I won't be able to tell you completely how it works, because I don't have it completed yet. I have 2 big researches, as you can see here, that are going to be 100 and they're still at 110 days, 120 days, 110 days. So I have those. But if you click on your icon here, click on your pre-edited equipments and badges, you should have added that, and then you go in here. You can see over here is where going to be your badges are. So the right side is going to be your equipment, but you're changing that back and forth, and here's going to be your badge presets. So once you get one of those done, you'll have, just like this, you'll have a number 1 where you can ever edit it as well. Another addition that they made, which I really like, is that if you're in this screen here, if you click on, for instance, Rebel Leader, like out in this area, it'll give you all the percentages that you have for that preset. So that preset equipment that I have there, it'll get you all those. Is really, really nice. So as you can see, the sum that I have, so if I go to research, it'll tell you that I'm going to get that. I have up to 85% research right now, that in addition to, of course, anything else that you have. But once you put this on, it's really, really nice to have, to know what your bonuses are here, so you can kind of manipulate it the way that you want to, based on what your formation is. So this is actually a really good addition. I like that they did this. Another addition that they had is actually the recruitment pass just started once again, and one of the additions that they did, I believe anyway, is if you go into the shop here and you scroll down, I don't think these were on there before. It's the Summer's End shard and the Marriage Arraignment shard. So you can also buy them in here for 100 coins, which actually isn't too bad. I was surprised at how cheap they had these. I think because most people maybe have them already completed, but if you don't, 100 isn't too bad for those. I think everything else is about the same. You still have the House Reed Spearman medals, the Botley Bowman, and the Northern Cav, as along with some of these other commanders that you can try to upgrade as well. They also added another castle, and it's this unyielding Castle Black. So kind of a neat castle, because it looks just like Castle Black from the show. and it gives you a building speed of an extra 5% and hospital capacity. So of course those are the own bonuses, and the hospital capacity is what you want more than the building speed, because most people don't care about that. But it also gives you the spear attack and total attack, and the enemy cav defense reduction. So there's 15% of that, which defense, won't really care. But the spear attack, 10%, and the 5% total attack is really, really nice. I believe it's similar to, I don't know if they have it on here. I don't think the Silent Prayer is the same one. No, there's another one. Let me check that. So I did find that the Might of the Westerlands is exactly the same when it comes to the active bonuses. You're going to get the spear attack 10%, the total attack 5%, and the enemy cap. So you're getting nothing else from this new castle when it comes to the active bonus, because you can use this one if you already have it from the previous recruitment pass. The only thing that you'll be getting from that castle is going to be the own bonuses. So for that, the own bonuses, they're going to get this 5,000 hospital capacity. So you have to consider this, I guess, if you want to get the the hospital capacity of 5,000, or my recommendation would be not to buy this castle, would be to buy a different one that you already have, and make sure that and then and sell it for the diamonds that you get for it. And you can get 75,000 diamonds for it, which will roughly get you about, I want to say it's about 12 of the epic tokens if you're trying to go for, epic medals if you're trying to go for those to upgrade one of your or awaken one of your commanders. So that's just a little hint or bonus there. I think did that one already, but the Annie change. Oh. And was it the Annie change or not? I'm not sure. And back to the recruitment pass, another thing that I believe that they've changed as well was also the medals that you can get here. So you can switch to Julian. I don't believe he was here last time. I believe it was just the other ones. So they're slowly adding to this, which is actually very nice. So depending on who you want to get, who you want to upgrade, the the recruitment pass is the way to go. If you're I say medium spender, but medium spenders actually spend usually more than this. But you're just a low level spender, you don't spend much at all. Spend the 300 black diamonds and get both the hero and the legend, in here, because these medals are, like the Annie medals themselves. I think you get 5 of them for like I think it's like 200 black diamonds. So you're going to spend 300, and you're already going to get 10 of them just by doing that. So that is value in itself, and you're already getting Winton medals as well. So this is a really, really good value. Make sure that you're getting this. If there's one thing, and you say that's the only thing you're going to do is get these spent for the 300 and get those medals. You get more stuff here too. You get these the colors, these colored gems, and a whole bunch of other things. And the last thing I wanted to talk about is in the city affairs. So if you come over here to the left, you click on city affairs, you can claim your tavern rewards when they are ready in here. So essentially, I have 2 hours and 24 minutes before the next for the next claim, and just come in here. There'll be a button, you can just click on it, it'll pop up, show you what you got, and you'll be good to go, instead of having to go to the tavern and actually click on all 3 of them at the same time and go through there with the extra clicks. The city affairs is becoming very nice for certain things, especially for maybe alts or farms or something like that, because you can just come in here and boom, 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 get your daily stuff done and be done with it, and you'll be good to go. So that's all I want to talk about today. Until next time, Mac out.